Hey guys, it's Jeff. Well, basically, I just wanted to get this little story I have to tell off my chest. I ran by the guys, they thought it was kind of a head scratcher, and instead of, wasting your guys' time with me sitting at a desk telling a story in our next video, I decided that I just release it now in a format that we haven't really used before. Like funny story, but when before Everyman Hybrid started, we were tossing around the idea of doing an audio-based podcast for the fitness tips, but we thought it'd be better if you guys could, actually see it, regardless. So obviously, we helped out our friend last week, and everyone was praising us, but telling us to be careful, to stay low, and maybe, like an idiot, I went into work the next day like nothing happened, and it didn't seem like anything had happened. I went in and I noticed that one of the elevator shafts was blocked off with, yellow caution tape, and at first I didn't really think much of this, but because they've been doing, a lot of construction recently. But when I was settling in at my desk and I checked my email, I noticed something kind of strange. It was disappointing at first. There was a cancellation of the upcoming holiday party, and every year a few of my coworkers form this funny little charity band, and we open up the cafeteria for a community Christmas party. And over the years, this band had a bunch of gimmicky and cutesy names. Like the last 2 years, they nicknamed themselves the Free Drink Refills, because our cafeteria worker Rosa, she helped them plan the rehearsals and all their practices and whatnot this year. So, well, the last 2 years, and she's been helping them out. So, regardless, this little get-together was always a hit because, it was funny to see all the staff working close together, like Dr. Rossum. I think he was on the drums this year, and Pat the janitor, he was on keyboard. So everyone from different departments was helping out. It was a real cool experience. Well, so I got this mass email telling me that it was canceled, and naturally I was bummed out, but then I noticed the smaller text at the bottom of the email. It said, donations and collections for Glenn and John's families will be in their departments until the new year. And I was kind of shocked because the only time this happens is like donations are started like when an older doctor who's been retired for a few years maybe passes away, and then we collect money for his family for funeral donations. Well, two employees had apparently died over the weekend in this freak accident. Like, since the staff was on weekend staffing, like a skeleton crew, housekeeping was a bit behind on cleaning the vacated rooms, and the accident happened where usually rooms 135 to 145 are pressurized for patients with tuberculosis or something. But since there wasn't a high demand over the weekend, obviously, a young girl had occupied one of the higher rooms and didn't require the pressurization. So one of our housekeepers, John Maynor, he was moving up tanks back into the room and readjusting the pressure readings. Generally, we're only supposed to have maybe a max of 6 tanks in a room, but I guess John messed up and placed 8 in the compartment. At the same time, a member of our security staff, Glenn Eisen, had been walking by when the instruments busted and caused a enclosed flash fire. I thought this was terrible. Two of my own coworkers were calling this completely innocent accident, and I didn't know them, but it could have happened to anyone working, and it's terrible that they were a part of our family, But so there was something I didn't understand. Obviously, we had been in that wing Sunday night, and later on, I spoke to some of my friends on the nursing staff who worked on that floor concerning a certain girl who, in a certain room, who we obviously are with right now, who was apparently in that area at that time, and they said they remember a sweet younger patient being discharged earlier in the week. So she was gone from that room, and this flash fire apparently occurred around 5:55 p.m.